my name's John and welcome to my channel. Today we have the Wltoys A979-B. If you've watched any of the videos concerning this car on my channel before, you know I am not a very big fan of it for one reason and one reason only: the steering. The car itself is bonkers good for the price. It goes blimmin' fast. It's got hardly no weight to it. But you can't control it because the wheels are just like blah, 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 and it just like crashes instantly. And what the problem is, it's quite hard to show you on camera, but the wheels are just slightly off. They're not off by a lot, but it's enough that depending on what surface you're on and whatnot, it will grip on one side, then on the other, then suddenly it's shooting off in a direction that you don't expect. And the issue is you cannot adjust it. As you can see, if I bring this camera up, they are non-adjustable. The camber is non-adjustable. Also on the rear, non-adjustable. So I've ordered this kit before and it got lost. So I ordered it again and it got lost, ladies and gents. But finally, after me sending it to my parents' house in the UK and then shipping it to me here, registered, I have gotten the kit. What is contained in the kit? They have a very nice little screwdriver. It's actually not bad. Little twisty end. That's quite nice. You have the 6 tie rods for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all the screws that I have no idea if they're going to fit. Now, I paid $9.19 for this whole kit. Today I see it's for $6.99, typical. But I wanted to see how easy it was to fit, so I decided to bring you guys along for the journey. So, job number 1, let's get the wheels off. Just going to take the little pin that comes out with it as well. Keep that safe. And welcome back. Right, now, let's put that to the side. Let's have a look, shall we? Right, we will get off the old ones. So, put this on. Bring it up high so you can see it. Oh, man. Here we go. Try again. And twist it off. Come on. Twisted that one off, and I'll twist that one off while I'm here. Excellent. Right. Now we will do the steering arm first. So, that's clearly too long. So, clearly too long, so that one doesn't work. That's clearly too long, that one doesn't work. Clearly too long, that one doesn't work. There's no way that can go in any further. I will check. No, that's the max on that. Not looking good, is it? Just seeing that if I hold this up, whether I could take a little bit of, cut a little bit of this end off to enable me to wind it in a little bit more, which obviously you don't want to do. This is a brand new kit for this specific purpose. But as we have learnt before with the little Chinese products, sometimes you just need to do it. So that would work because that just about fits. Let me see about this side. I wonder if I take a little bit off each side just for the steering. What do you reckon? I see this camera's done up. Whoops. Alright, I'm going to have to go and grab my saw anyway, so this is a good time to reset this camera from when I knocked it, and then we will get cut in. See you in a minute. Hello, welcome back. Okay, I have just, if you see here, I have just done that end, and we will do this end on camera. I just wanted to save a little bit of your time, so you don't have to watch me do the boring sawing twice. I'm going to turn that over this time. So, let's get some room here. I'll bring the camera down this time. There we go. Right, little saw, hacksaw. Most people have got these at home anyway. Voila! You're going back up. Oh, wonderful, huh? Right. Now, obviously, I don't like having to do any adjustments like this, but you know what? Needs must. And it's not exactly the hardest adjustment I've ever had to do. Right, that one goes in lovely. Come on. You are going to work. You just don't know you are going to work. Okay, I see. There we go. The reason you need to take that little bit off is because obviously this shaft, the blue part, is not long enough, and the actual screw part was, you know, too long. So now you can see it is more than short enough, so this can now be taken out a wee bit to make it the correct size. Beautiful. Back one. Nice. Okay, right, let's get the car back. Da, 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 da. So, am I going to be able to use the original? No, I can't use the original screws because they are not screws there. Right, in the handy little pack, they have in fact sent a small Allen key, as you can see, which is nice of them because that's not part of putting their set together, it's part of taking the old set off. Look at that, how nice of them. Come on, come on. Take the old ball joint out, and take the old ball joint on this side out. That was most of them. Doesn't fit. Nicey nice. Right, now let's see if their screws fit, shall we? If you watched one of my videos before, the actual screws themselves or the bolts did not fit through these specific holes. So the fact that it's doing that is a win already. Where's their screwdriver that they sent? There we go. Well, that was nice and simple. And here we go. Make sure you put the drive shaft back in position. Wow, that was nice, wasn't it? Just make sure I didn't pick up the wrong one. Oh, the other one's on there, so I definitely didn't pick up the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, the tie rods at the top are slightly longer, which makes it very handy. Hopefully I won't have to adjust this one as well. That looks pretty identical, so that's handy. Need to take the old ball joint out again. Nice. Very good. Put the screw in. Come on. There we go. I have to say, that screwdriver is very nice. It's got the nice rubber bit here. And with that turning, I was able to put my finger there and turn it with the rubber. Very good. I like free tools that actually are helpful and they don't hinder. Right. Oops. There you go. Wow, how super simple was that? I love that. That's very good. Okay. I'm just going to quickly fast forward through the adjustments of these. Obviously, I need to saw this one. And then I will just put it all back together. I'll show the rears doing those if there's anything different on those, but then I'll just fast forward through the rest for you. So let's get on. I'm going to take about, what would you say, 4mm off.
The truth is, that really shows what happens.
If you came to prove, there's no reason to prove. And now you've got yourself something funky.
Okay, that's done. Nice and simple. You can already see that one of these needs to be adjusted out slightwards because this one is down. So this one, if adjusted outwards, will, if it had to be adjusted inwards, I'd have problems because obviously there's no more room to go inwards, but this one needs to be adjusted outwards. So should we just quickly do that now? Come on. What I will say about these sets is they are renowned for coming undone themselves. So once I've got everything set up and I know that everything's in the right position, I am taking them all apart and I am putting some Loctite on them to ensure that they stay where they're supposed to be. And I suggest you all do the same, because one of the things I hear most about these metal sets is people to have taken them off because they keep on coming undone. I mean, then why not put Loctite on it, then they won't come undone. But that's my opinion. Did I actually make any adjustment there? It does not look like it, does it? Nice. Probably needs even one more out again, but I'll worry about it afterwards. Right, let's get onto the rears quickly. I'm going to do this rear, because then it's just away from that, so it's a little bit easier to show you, more room. So, this one is quite long, as you see, so always adjust them out at equal lengths so that when you're adjusting them in again, they go in together and they've got enough room together to move. Yep, perfect. Right. Oh, that's frustrating. And this is what I meant about showing you guys potential problems. How annoying is that? Can I twist it off with this, do you reckon? No, I mean, I can take all of these screws off, but that's just going to be a lot harder than, I think these 4 screws can come off, so I'm going to undo these ones instead. Yes. No. Ah, oh, come on. And this is what happens when you don't spend enough time with a car and know which bits come off together. Right, does that give me enough access to undo this with this though? Come on, say yes. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, okay, bite the bullet. That one now does not work. This is why I like to show them all fronts and rears to show what can potentially go wrong. Nice. Lift that up. I can't remember if this one on the original is here. There's going to be something here, but I think it may just be a bit of a curve, so you may be able to take these ball joints off without doing all of this. I do hope for your case that that is the easier solution for you. Certainly easier than this. I mean, not exactly hard either, is it? But right, that one's off. Can I get down there with that angle? No. Doesn't fit very well, does it? Come on. There we go. Thank God for a slightly flexible diff casing. Going to do this one the same straight off the bat so that I know that they're the same size. Good. Now we put it in. This is going to be hard. Nice. Put all of this back together. While we're here, put back the thing that we didn't need to take off. You notice that when something goes wrong, I say we. Blame everybody but myself. This is how I learn. I have to make my mistakes, and hopefully you guys avoid making the same ones if you see that it does not need to be undone. Excellent. Right, now let's put it all back together. I'll just make sure that, yeah, everything goes where it should go. Take off this ball joint. If any of you got any tips on oil-filled shocks for this car, what size they are and where to get them, then please feel free to share with both me and other people interested. Because again, this is something this car needs. It's not an actual requirement. It's perfectly fine. It bounces a bit, but that's part of its charm. But having oil-filled shocks would be very good. This has also fallen out from this side, so I'll just put that back in. Right, so drive shaft back in. And where's the screw? Nice. Drive shaft in. Good. Come on. Some of you may be wondering why I don't use thread lock straight away, and that's because you need to make sure that everything's lined up and that everything's straight in the position that you want it in before you use the thread locker. Nice, there you go, ladies and gents. Right, let's get these wheels put back on. So, pin. Remember that the wheels are directional, so the arrow goes like that. Where did that just drop to? Okay. Pin. Wheel hex. Nice. There we go. Pin. The pin just does not want to go in. Really? Okay, John's hands do not want to work today. That sounds like a better explanation. There we go. There we go. Okay, now these at the rear are for camber, and as you can see, both of these are just sort of slightly cambered inwards, or well, yeah, inwards. So I'm going to adjust these ones slightly out. You see how easy it is when they've not been Loctited. Ready? Watch this wheel. Quick adjustment, huh? But of course that means that it's very quick adjustment to come apart. So that's why you need to Loctite them. Sorry, that camera stopped, so I had to stop both of them. The cambers are fine at the front, and the steering actually looks pretty straight. Could probably go out a smidgen on this side. So I don't know what I was doing, taking it all apart, because of course it can just be adjusted on the fly. And that's why you have to Loctite them. Do you see how easy it was with my fingers to do that? But now it's all straight. Let's just do this one here while we're here. So please do not drive it without Loctiting it, ladies and gents, because all you're going to do is have all of these bits you've just put on fall off, because vibration alone will make these come undone. So make sure you Loctite it. I am going to... It's been raining this morning, so I can't drive the car on the roof at the minute, but once it dries up, that gives me time to do the Loctite as well. Then I will get them out and get them going. So, I'm not going to end the video yet because I want to show you it running. So, I'll see you soon. Okay, it's dried enough for me to give this a quick wang. As you can see, I have put a little bit of Loctite on all of the bits to keep them straight. The wheels to me look straight, do they? Or is that one off a bit? Okay, that one's is that off? That's slightly off. I'm going to adjust this one again and then we'll give it a quick run. Okay, let's see how we get on. You know what, to me that seems so much better. Obviously not being able to do it at high speed, this isn't really the perfect grounds for it, but I feel that I can control it now. I'm the one steering when I want it to turn. Probably didn't want to put water all over the electronics, of course. That's so much better. Love it, ladies and gents, love it. So can I recommend this kit? Yeah, for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. So, if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for future video alerts. And I wish you all an amazing day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.